Ever notice how gymnasts have some of the most shredded, muscular physiques on the planet, yet they never touch a single weight? I'm about to reveal 7 exercises they use that build more functional muscle than your entire gym routine. And you can start today, right where you are. Before we dive in, quick question. Have you ever tried a gymnast exercise and failed? Drop a comment, because what I'm about to show you changes everything. Let's start with a movement that looks impressive, but anyone can learn the archer push-up. Picture this. You're in a wide push-up position, hands about twice shoulder width apart. As you lower down, you shift your weight to one side, bending that arm deep while the other stays relatively straight, pointing out like an arrow. Your body moves side to side like a bow being drawn. The beautiful part, while a bench press keeps both arms working equally, this forces one side to handle most of the load. You're essentially doubling the muscle activation without the impossible balance requirements of a one-arm push-up. Unilateral movements like this increase muscle fiber recruitment by up to 40%. Your chest doesn't just get bigger, it gets more defined, more symmetrical, and actually fills out your shirts the way they're meant to fit. Start with 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps per side. Work up to 12 to 15. Within 3 weeks, you'll see that chest definition in the mirror that makes you stand a little taller. And in your daily life, opening heavy doors becomes effortless. Pushing a stuck window open takes no effort. When you need to push your car or help someone move a couch, you've got that raw pressing power. Playing with your kids or grandkids, picking them up, wrestling around, tossing them in the air, you'll have the strength and stamina that makes you feel decades younger. Now, from chest to shoulders. Most guys over 30 struggle with overhead pressing because their shoulders are weak and tight. The elevated pike push-up fixes both problems while building those round, capped delts that make you look powerful. Place your feet on a chair or bench and walk your hands back so your body forms an inverted V hips high in the air. Now, lower your head toward the floor between your hands, then press back up through your shoulders. The steeper your angle, the more you're mimicking a true overhead press. Vertical pressing at body weight activates your deltoids up to 35% more than machines because your body stabilizes in multiple directions at once. The progression is built right in. Start with your feet on something low, just 12 inches off the ground. As you get stronger, elevate higher. Eventually, you'll progress to wall-supported handstands. What this means for you: no more wincing when you reach for something on a high shelf. No more avoiding activities because your shoulders aren't what they used to be. You'll be able to help friends move furniture, change light bulbs, or throw a ball around without that nagging ache the next day. But a strong upper body means nothing without a solid core. Which brings us to exercise 3. Forget crunches. The hollow body hold is what Olympic gymnasts use as their foundation, and it's the reason their cores look chiseled from marble. Lie flat on your back and press your lower back into the floor. There should be absolutely no gap. Extend your arms overhead and lift your shoulders and legs just a few inches off the ground. Your body forms a gentle hollow shape, but that lower back never leaves the floor. Now hold that position. The burn you feel? That's your entire core firing at maximum capacity. Static holds like this create up to 40% more core development than sit-ups because of the continuous tension. But what makes this truly special? This is the exact position your body needs for every single gymnast movement. Master this, and everything else becomes exponentially easier. Start with just your shoulders lifted and knees bent. Progress to legs straight. Work your way up to 30 to 60-second holds. What you'll notice first, you'll start standing straighter without even thinking about it. People will comment that you look taller, more confident. That slouch that crept in over the years? Gone. And that lower back pain from sitting at a desk all day? It simply disappears. You'll move through your day with an ease and energy that makes you feel and look 10 years younger. Now, I know what you might be thinking at this point. You might be thinking, these look hard. I should stick with weights where I can control the load. The truth. Weights make you feel like you're building muscle because they're heavy. But bodyweight movements force your body to build muscle because they challenge multiple systems at once. Gymnasts aren't strong because they lift heavy. They're strong because they move their body through space with complete control. That's the difference between gym strength and real strength. So let's keep building that real strength with your lower body. If you've ever seen a gymnast's legs, you know they're not just strong, they're sculpted with that distinct separation and definition. The Bulgarian split squat is one of their secret weapons. And if you can do a basic lunge, you can do this. Stand about 2 feet in front of a chair or bench. Place one foot behind you on the elevated surface, then lower your back knee toward the ground while keeping your front knee aligned over your ankle. Drive through your front heel to return to standing. All the work happens on that front leg. What most people don't realize, when you squat with both legs, your dominant side compensates. Over time, this creates imbalances that lead to knee problems. The Bulgarian split squat forces each leg to work independently, handling nearly 100% of your body weight. Single leg movements activate your quadriceps up to 25% more than regular squats. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. If it feels too easy, slow your descent to a deliberate 3-second count. Within 6 weeks, what changes? Hiking doesn't leave you sore for days. You can keep up on the golf course without your legs giving out on the back nine. When you're traveling, walking all day through a new city doesn't wear you down. You stay active and capable in all the activities you love without your legs being the limiting factor. With your legs and core now covered, it's time to build that powerful back. The truth about building an incredible back. Gymnasts don't start with advanced moves. They build their impressive V-taper using one foundational exercise, the Australian pull-up, also called the inverted row. Find a sturdy bar or table edge at about waist height. Lie underneath it, grab the bar with an overhand grip, and hang with your body in a straight line from head to heels. Pull your chest up to the bar, squeeze your shoulder blades together hard at the top, then lower yourself back down with control. Your feet stay planted on the ground the entire time, which means regardless of whether you can do a single pull-up right now, you can do this movement today. The genius is that you control exactly how difficult it is. The more vertical your body angle, the easier. The more horizontal you go, the harder. Horizontal pulling activates your mid-back muscles up to 30% more than vertical pulls, building that thick, powerful look. Begin with 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps at a 45-degree angle. When you can knock out 15 reps in a nearly horizontal position, you're ready to work toward full pull-ups. What this does for you, you walk into a room and people notice. Not because you're trying to show off, but because your posture commands respect. Your shoulders sit back naturally, your chest is open, you take up space with quiet confidence. You look like someone who takes care of himself, and that presence affects how people treat you in business, in social situations, everywhere. Next up, we're going vertical. Want to build shoulder strength, core stability, and mental toughness all in a single movement? The wall walk to handstand hold is how gymnasts develop the foundation for every advanced skill they master. Start in a push-up position with your feet flat against a wall. Now, walk your feet up that wall while simultaneously walking your hands back toward it. Go as high as feels comfortable, even if it's just a few steps on your first attempt. Hold that position for 5 to 10 seconds, then walk yourself back down with complete control. As your strength builds over the weeks, you'll walk higher and higher until eventually you're in a full handstand chest facing the wall, arms locked straight, body tight as a board. Inverted movements like this create up to 50% more shoulder stabilizer activation than seated presses, because your entire body must work as one unit. Start with 3 to 5 wall walks per session, holding at your maximum comfortable height for 10 to 15 seconds each time. Progress by walking higher and extending your hold time. What this gives you: the confidence that you can still do hard things, that you're not too old for challenges. When life demands something physical, helping someone move, lifting a heavy box, doing yard work, you handle it without hesitation. You don't need to call someone younger or stronger. You're the guy people call when they need someone capable and reliable. And now for the final piece that brings it all together. This is it. The movement that transforms I can't do a pull-up into I just cranked out 10 pull-ups faster than any other exercise. The jump pull-up to slow negative is precisely what gymnasts use to build their pulling strength, and it works for absolutely everyone. Stand directly under a pull-up bar. Jump up and use that momentum to get your chin over the bar. Once you're at the top, hold yourself there for 1 full second. Feel your muscles engaged. Then comes the critical part. Lower yourself down as slowly as humanly possible. Take a full 3 to 5 seconds to descend. Fight gravity with everything you've got. That lowering phase, the negative, is where the real transformation happens. The science? Eccentric training produces up to 50% more muscle growth than regular lifting because the lowering phase creates more muscle damage, triggering more growth. And this movement recruits everything simultaneously: your lats, biceps, rear delts, rhomboids, and core all fire together. Start with 5 jump pull-ups, each with that deliberate 3-second descent. As you get stronger over the weeks, increase your lowering time to 5 seconds, then eventually 8 seconds. Your muscles will gradually become strong enough to pull yourself UP without needing that initial jump. What changes? You feel vitality coursing through your body. Your partner notices the change, not just how you look, but how you move, how you carry yourself. You have that physical presence that makes you attractive at any age. You're not just maintaining what you have, you're getting better. And that energy, that aliveness, affects every area of your life. So what happens when you combine all 7 of these movements? Gymnasts don't just build muscle. They build relative strength, the ability to move your body through space with total control. Weight training builds absolute strength, how much external load you can move. But relative strength makes you athletic, mobile, and injury-proof. It makes your muscles dense, lean, and aesthetic instead of just big and bulky. When you train like a gymnast, every pound of muscle you add is functional. It moves with you. It protects you. It lasts. Now, before we go any further, I need to be real with you about something. These 7 exercises can transform your physique and your life, but only with a structured system that guides progressions, prevents injury, and balances your training.